What's up, guys? So this is part one of our LS engine build, and this video is going to be a little bit of housekeeping and then basically a time lapse of me getting this thing stripped down to the long block and up on the engine stand. A couple of points before we get started. I have the engine stand from Harbor Freight. I highly recommend it. I've used it on a number of projects. Make sure you spend the extra $10 and get a coupon and get the 1,000-pound unit, not the 750. Even though realistically the load rating doesn't matter that much, the 1,000 is a lot easier to wheel around. The second thing, if you are working on an LS engine, the bolt you need to bolt it to an engine stand is this guy. This is a graded M10 by 1.5 thread pitch by 80 millimeter. 80 millimeter, 90 millimeter, somewhere in that range will work just fine. And you need 4 of them, and they bolt straight into the holes for the belt housing like that. So before we, basically to get this stripped down today, I'm just going down the long block, and a long block is the block plus the heads with nothing else on it. We're going to be very careful with our Ziploc baggies and our blue painter's tape, and we're going to label everything as I go through it. Because while I'm not going to use any of the EFI stuff, I am going to use all of the coils and stuff like that. And there's no reason to lose anything, because everything we don't use we can sell later. So basically the only thing that has to come off to get it onto the engine stand is this flex plate. That's the first thing that's got to go, and then once the flex plate is off, we can hoist it up, get it on the engine stand, and then start rotating and stripping it down. That's pretty much it. Like I said, this video is just going to be me stripping it down. In the future, part 2 is going to be stripping it down all the way. The block is going out for hot tanking. The heads are going to go out to be inspected by a machine shop and possibly ported. And then we're going to rebuild with all new internals, or a mix of new and used internals, and end up with a pretty badass engine. So here's the beginnings.
Deuce, Dr. Fresh, G-House shit. Yo, Tony, what up? I need a girl who can talk that talk. 6-inch heels with a mean ass walk, real tight with a bite that match her bark in the style that I think you outlined in Chuck. So, can you talk that talk? 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 I need a girl who can talk that talk. 6-inch heels with a mean ass walk, real tight with a bite that match her bark in the style that I think you outlined in Chuck. So, can you talk that talk? 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 You can't talk that talk cause you chose a G and let your work ass walk. I need a girl who can talk that talk. Matter of fact, need 2 like I'm trying to build an awesome man. I get them girls shaking like Parkinson's. I pull up to the spot and I bought the fans and hop out. Remember when they used to hate? I'm hot now. So any girl I choose to date, gotta top down. Tie down, no tan lines in my ties. So if you gon' live, better live it up. I used to have the blonde chick with the big butt, and now I keep a light skin. She ain't thick up, but she make me come quicker than some lightning. And she can talk that talk. She know the money speak and the bullshit walk. Gotta watch out for the bats when I step out on the ground. And I just want to hit my back from the trip like a kind of god. Now let me clear most like Buster. I'm looking for a bust down. No, I'm not Usher, so I don't care if she mine on mine. I'm just looking for a dime and we find on time. You go straight for the dome, no chit chat. Keep 'em out shut. See the guys in the gift, yeah, cause last thing I need is a